And the rail is out 10 metres. And we await Sparkle to move up to complete the line-up now in gate 4. Here's Sparkle about to come up and join them. Now they're working on Sparkle over at the start. She was riderless and they're trying to get her into the stalls, which I think they may well have achieved. Starter is on the platform. They look to be nearly ready to go. All clear given now. Off, and Lizophony jumped very well over near the outside. Out quickly too is Sparkle. Sweet Impression jumped well, is settling in the leading few as they go through the first 200 metres or so. And just behind them, Princess of Birds going through near the inside with Tahuna Gold. Now, Windsong Dancer, after all of this, goes through to take up the running. Near the inside at the 800, Windsong Dancer with Tahuna Gold on her outside, leading a length and a half to Sparkle. Princess of Birds and Caressing on the outside. Lizophony easing back to second last. And Sweet Impression is last on the inside at the 600 metres. And down on the inside, Windsong Dancer just a leader from Tahuna Gold and one Sparkle. Princess of Birds on the inside of Caressing, and now Lizophony taking off 3 and 4 wide round the outside with Sweet Impression trying to go with her. It's a very bunched field around the turn. Tahuna Gold in the pink colours put the nose in front of Windsong Dancer. Lizophony right over on the outside is coming after the leading horses with a good run now. Lizophony sprinting up, wanted to lay in a bit but is getting to Tahuna Gold. Windsong Dancer kicking well on the inside the 150. Windsong Dancer tackled now by Lizophony. Windsong Dancer's kicking strongly. Lizophony, Merton's working overtime. Can it reach it? I don't think it did. I think Windsong Dancer just beat Lizophony in a close go. Princess of Birds 3 lengths away third, then Sweet Impression, Tahuna Gold. Next in was Caressing and Sparkle last of all. A photo in the first. The photo will be to separate Windsong Dancer and Lizophony. 17.58 time. Scenic Lady has joined them and they're ready to go on their distance journey now. And the first out is Eternal Dawn, one of the ones showing pace near the inside. No Foresight. Society Ball jumped well. Our Natural jumped well, is easing back a little. Scenic Lady, after being a bit slow, whipping around the outside wide out. As they settle down, No Foresight just led from moving up to second, Midnight Sun. Supervolt caught 3 wide. Scenic Lady is out 4 wide now. Just in behind them, Our Natural fifth, and then Society Ball. One further back is Look Harder, being followed by Eternal Dawn back to second last, and Artie Rowie whipped them in by the 1400. And dashing to the front after racing wide there is Scenic Lady, about a half length in front now from Supervolt up to second, up on top of the hill at the back of the course. No Foresight with a good trail third on the inside, and then came Midnight Sun a half a length away, inclined to pull a little bit there, the grey. 1.5 Hour Natural enjoying a good run fifth on the inside of Society Ball. Then came Look Harder, who's forced to race 3 wide off the back now. A length and a half Eternal Dawn and Dante Rowie on her outside. They're inside the 1,000 metres now, and Supervolt had moved up and joined and headed Scenic Lady, who still has the rail. No Foresight on the fence in third placing. On the outside, Midnight Sun, and then Look Harder out 3 wide. A lot of these are pulling pace, not generous at the 800. In behind them, Our Natural on the inside. Followed then by Auntie Rowie starting a run around the outside with Society Ball in the centre, and Eternal Dawn still back last of all. Scenic Lady kicks through again on the inside and is again at the 600 metre mark, a narrow leader. Moving up after pulling a bit as Midnight Sun out 3 wide. Supervolt in the centre. No Foresight needing a run behind the leader. Society Ball is getting into it. So too is Our Natural. Look Harder right off the track when they corner, and Eternal Dawn one of the last. Midnight Sun takes the lead at the top of the straight from Supervolt. Scenic Lady. Our Natural pulls out, and Society Ball, the widest runner with the red cap, is starting to lengthen quickly at the 200 metres. Midnight Sun just in front. Society Ball after it, and Our Natural in the centre, and then No Foresight. Midnight Sun tackled by Society Ball. No Foresight finishing hard the rail. Society Ball on the outside. Midnight Sun, they go to the line. Mid and Or kicking through. No Foresight. I think she might have got through and won it from Midnight Sun and Society Ball. A photo all round. Just behind those horses then was Scenic Lady, and they were followed further back by Our Natural, who weak in the last bit. Then Auntie Rowie, Supervolt, Eternal Dawn, and Look Harder after racing deep, one of the last to greet the judge. No foresight after being held up for a heck of a... Ready to go. Zartea's getting a little edgy down in 2. Off they go. Won the jump, Zartea ahead of Mizari. Best of British jumped okay, easing back, and Thatching's Way, Stonington away quickly. Kingston Way on the improve from an outside position, and as they settle down, No Mystery's drifted right back, and she's last of all on the outside. Mizari led the field, settling down a length and a half now at the 1600, moving into second placing Kingston Way on the outside, and Wonder Stonington. Sky Trist is up fourth on the outside, a length and a half. Hibernian Prince, who's pulling hard and in some trouble, caught out 3 wide from Thatching's Way. Zartea settled well on the rails, and a length behind these then came Mick the Russian. No Mysteries caught out 3 wide around Best of British. Wonder Manor were 2, and Radira last of all as the field goes to the top of the hill, and Mizari led by about a length and a half. Kingston Way, a length and a quarter. Stonington third on the inside, and then came Sky Trist fourth, about a neck away on the outside. 1.5 then to Zartea, enjoying a good run on the inside of Hibernian Prince and Thatching's Way. About 2 lengths to Mick the Russian over on the rails when they go past the 1,000 metre mark. It's being followed by No Mystery as they head on towards the railway side. She's still out wide and going forward now. Then Radira Manor were 2, and Best of British dropped out last by 2. Mizari at the 800 led by about a length to Kingston Way. 1 to Sky Trist. Hibernian Prince deep out. Stonington back on the rails. 1.5 to Thatching's Way. Zartea's got left a little when they've sprinted up down the side. Is a good way back on the inside rail with Mick the Russian, and No Mystery is going forward around him now when they came to the 600, and Mizari still has it. Stonington's trying to get into the clear from behind him. Kingston Way and Sky Trist are putting in runs. No Mystery starting to circle the field round the outside of Hibernian Prince, and then Thatching's Way and Zartea. Mizari led round the turn. Stonington's in the clear. Sky Trist is putting in a burst on the outside. No Mystery struggling at the moment. Zartea getting up behind the leading 3 at the 200 metres, and Stonington in the middle has gone to the lead over Sky Trist. Thatching's Way and then No Mystery, but Stonington has broken clear, 50 out. Sky Trist battling strongly, but Stonington in front, and Stonington won it. Now Sky Trist, I think, will get second. She seemed to get checked not far off the line. Zartea has rattled home on the inside, and a photo with her for second placing. Thatching's Way, No Mystery are next to finish, and then Mizari, who weakened, followed by Kingston Way. Behind these then was Mick the Russian. Radira Manor were 2, Best of British, and Hibernian Prince after a hard run last of all. Stonington to move in. Zartea, Calabash Bay. Danish Habit who goes in now. Here's Zartea moving in on the outside, and they're set to go. 1800. Line looks good. Off now. Devon Valley Lady away quickly with Fleischer on the inside, out fast to Common Style. Golden Form and Smoochy Smooch are going up quickly on the outside. Zartea jump well, Calabash Bay inside her. Danish Habit about the middle of the field, but 3 out, easing back a little now as they settle down past the 1400. Golden Form led, Calabash Bay moving up wide out to second. Smoochy Smooch between them third. 1 Devon Valley Lady tucked away fourth the inside. Perforate around her as they climb up the hill at the back of the track and past that 1200 metre mark. Zartea is up there as well, but caught very wide. 2 lengths to Fleischer, 1 Matador Rest, and they're followed by Tristram Power, Common Style out deep. 2 lengths Danish Habit, 2.5 lengths Musical Chimes, Biscay Bay. Dame Portia, and back last passing the 1,000 is Our Silver Shadow. Calabash Bay worked to the lead onto the railway side and led Golden Form by a length. A length to Smoochy Smooch. Zartea trapped out in fourth, and then Devon Valley Lady on the rails. Going forward now, next Perforate, Matador S, being followed by Fleischer and Common Style round the outside at the 800. Next is Dame Portia. Tristram Power through on the inside. Danish Habit a good way back, followed by Biscay Bay, Musical Chimes, and back towards the tail end of the field then is Our Silver Shadow. They're coming up near to the home turn now with about 400 metres left to go, and the leader is on the inside, Golden Form, by about a length. Golden Form led from Calabash Bay going into second around the home turn, and they're followed by Smoochy Smooch running on in Common Style, and Dame Portia pulled to the outside with Danish Habit out wide coming home well. Smoochy Smooch racing after Golden Form, Common Style a length away. Danish Habit, and now Musical Chimes are starting to fly down the outside. Smoochy Smooch in front, Danish Habit coming at it, and Musical Chimes out wide. Musical Chimes are swapping them. Musical Chimes takes the lead, and Musical Chimes beat Danish Habit. Smoochy Smooch just held third from Devon Valley Lady. Perforate, Tristram Power, Common Style. Next Fleischer followed by Biscay Bay, Golden Form, weakened in the run home. Then came our Silver Shadow. They're trailed in then by, towards the end of the field, is Matador S and Dame Portia. Calabash Bay is a long way back, and Zar Tiara dropped out to run last of all. His Magic arriving at the start now with Jason Patton on board down there with the clerk of the course, veering to move in. Video Fan away from the line with Gold Gun, Square Wheels, and also Biggles still away from the line. They're nearly set. Race 5, starter picking up the button, hits it now, and they're on their way. Starter sent them away pretty well. Video Fan, one of the first to bounce out. Dual Strike veering out wider, showing plenty of pace. Gold Gun hunting up on the inside with Storm Boy as they settle down now, and shows on one of the last with Success Story going past the 800 now and veering out wide. Storm Boy getting up on the inside. I Love Kiev is up with the leading pack, and Gold Gun is with them. 2 lengths Wild Man inside. Dual Strike, one further back in the field is Biggles around the outside of Square Wheels. Mancini's Magic a good way back on the inside of Video Fan. 3 Polo Jack, Success Story, Romanizer shows on third to last when they come around the turn from Unbeatable Lass and Royal Reward. Into the straight they race now, and Gold Gun moved up to I Love Kiev. Storm Boy, veering's dropped off the pace. Next in the field is Wild Man, and Mancini's Magic's going for a run down on the inside, running out of room. Video Fan running on with Dual Strike and Polo Jack. Veering's coming again. Video Fan's coming at him, and Polo Jack on the outside. It's Polo Jack after Veering. Video Fan the rail, but Veering in front, and Veering clearly headed, kicked again to beat Video Fan, and third Polo Jack. Next shows on and Wild Man. Back behind them Romanizer, I Love Kiev, and they're followed by Gold Gun. Next Mancini's Magic, he was running on, but he might have run out of room, I think. Next Storm Boy, Square Wheels, Dual Strike, Success Story, Unbeatable Lass, and Biggles towards the end, and one more is Royal Reward last. Now they're nearly ready, but the starter hasn't moved around at the platform yet over at the 1100 metres. He's on his way there now. My Ginger Man drawn the inside. Happy Hero in a good gait. Nearly set. 1100 metres. Starter holding onto them. Little movement in the middle with El Harik and Tally Red. Bluebeard bouncing around. Now Joshua's Pride inclined to rear on the inside, settled once more. Starter still has the light on. Now he hits the button. Happy Hero began well with Joshua's Pride and My Ginger Man. Tully Red is drifting back early. One of the first out, Tristram Kildare, hunted up along the inside now is Happy Hero to join it, and Swill Can Burn has gone through as well to sit second, and then Joshua's Pride getting up on the fence. 1 El Harik settling back about 5th from My Ginger Man. Stars Jewel, 2 to Mr. Bluebeard, followed by Mark Afumi a good way back. Tully Red, 2 lengths to Due Mist, Allendale Rose, and being pulled out of the race after a short distance, Super Sleek at the 500 metres, and Happy Hero bowled 2 lengths in front of Swill Can Burn. Joshua's Pride, Tristram Kildare 3 deep running on fairly, a length and a half to El Harik, Stars Jewel, Bluebeard and My Ginger Man. Happy Hero cornered well by 2 lengths. Joshua's Pride under the whip. Swill Can Burn next, and then Tristram Kildare starting to knuckle down on the outside, followed by El Harik at the 200. Happy Hero 2 lengths to Swill Can Burn. El Harik and Tristram Kildare can't go on. Happy Hero the leader from Swill Can Burn. El Harik is mowing them down though. El Harik's grabbed them, and El Harik a half length. Swill Can Burn might have got second from Happy Hero. Tristram Kildare 4th, followed then by My Ginger Man, Stars Jewel. Joshua's Pride weakening in the run home, and they're followed by Allendale Rose, Mark Afumi. Bluebeard is well back from Due Mist and Tally Red. El Harik the winner, ridden by Damien Oliver. Square Time will be last to move in. Square Time moved in and they're all in set to go. And immediately on their journey, Simply True snagged back at the start. Jugatrice jumped well with Auspice and going straight to the lead. Santiro in the early part. Felix the Cat up to second. Rancho Red rushing around the outside. Might take up the running here. Premier Spy settling down fourth, and then Auspice followed by Square Time improving around Navajo Poet. One Jugatrice. Graydon Gun circling the field with 1,000 metres to go. Honourable mention back on the inside. A length behind those is Aussie Prospector, being followed then by Export Measure. A length and a half to Star Rise, followed by Triple Gin, High Socks and Simply True last of all. 700 metres to go now. Graydon Gun kept a long run going and has taken him to the lead now. Square Time moved up second in the green blinkers. Santiro closer to the inside, a half a length away third, and Rancho Red is now back to fourth. A length and a half behind these horses. Felix the Cat over on the inside from Premier Spy. Jugatrice coming into it out wide on the course. A gap then Export Measure. Navajo Power and Auspice when they came to the turn, and Square Time had sailed away around the bend by 3 lengths to Santiro, who's giving chase. Jugatrice out wide. Then Premier Spy, followed by Rancho Red battling along. Square Time at the 200. 2 lengths in front of Santiro, Premier Spy and Jugatrice. Square Time the leader, 100 out. Santiro is coming after him. Square Time being tackled by Santiro. Square Time still a half in front. Oliver lifting. Santiro lunged and threw him at the line. I think he won. Santiro, I reckon, grabbed Square Time to win. Honourable mention flashing home. Might have got third from Rancho Red. Premier Spy, Navajo Poet, Star Rise, Felix the Cat, Auspice. Then came Simply True. Behind them was High Socks, Navajo Poet. Then came Jugatrice, Aussie Prospector, Triple Gin, Export Measure towards the end, and Graydon Gun, who made an early move, dropped out to last. Judges called for a photo. I think Damien Oliver has managed to throw Stan. Nearly set. Over near the outside, Raja Bell is linked in, so they're set and ready to go now. Light flashing away. Off they go. Aboutsky in the middle of the line began quickly, and so did Tamarg, Dane Quillo and Raja Bell out in a hurry towards the outside as they settle down, and Imperial Air's going forward as well, and they were clear of Flaming Roberto, gathering ground through on the inside. Raja Bell with plenty of pace out wide, joined by Tamarg in the red blinkers and Flaming Roberto on the rail. 2 lengths away in the field, Fair Baboo, Imperial Air around her, and Gladden back on the fence in the orange colours next to Melfi Drive. 1 Dane Quillo, followed by Angel Love out wide, and then Tycoon Princess with those near the rail. 1 Aboutsky, Innocent Kiss, Curtsy a good way back. Over on the outside now is the Hour, and Hot Peppers last of all coming up towards the turn. And Tamarg went through on the inside to lead Raja Bell by a length, with Imperial Air third, Flaming Roberto the rail, and then Amalfi Drive. Angel Love, Fair Baboo dropped out a little, then Tycoon Princess, followed by when they corner Aboutsky. Angel Love is coming on down the outside. Tamarg shot clear inside the 200, more than 3 lengths now. Amalfi Drive is giving chase on the inside from Raja Bell. It's Tamarg clear though with about 55 to go, about 2 lengths in front of Amalfi Drive. Tamarg getting a little tired but will win it. Tamarg beat Amalfi Drive. 4 lengths back third a photo, Raja Bell or Aboutsky who ran on well. Then Angel Love, Gladden, followed by Tycoon Princess. Back behind those to finish Hot Peppers, and then Now Is the Hour, Imperial Air. Next Curtsy, Innocent Kiss, Fair Baboo, Dane Quillo never came into the hunt, and Flaming Roberto after showing pace knocked up to run last. Tamarg, Greg Childs too fast. We're going to have a